Hello and good morning car buyers, I'm Neil, and today's car is the P-Reg 3-door Nissan Micra 1 litre automatic. It's the Vibe model and finished in this rather attractive metallic orange. Nice little bright car. This perfect little first time car for someone with just an auto licence, or if you've broken your knee or your leg, these little things are invaluable to get you around still. So, not going to be a dear car this. Lovely history with it as well, which we'll come to a bit later on. And I've spent about an hour and a half driving this around, and it drives very well indeed. Sat in Bristol in the traffic, it was a delight for just inching forward with its auto box. And obviously 1 litre, nice and economical, cheap to insure, cheap to tax, all the usual things. As we can see, it has the original supplying Nissan dealer number plates on the front here. Has a rear wash wiper, high level brake light, all the usual sort of little Nissan things. I'll just grab the key, which we've got 2 of. Pedal rubbers are in perfect condition down there as well. Car starts up perfectly. Drives, all the wheel bearings, everything spot on. So in the boot space, you've got a reasonable little boot actually, for a nice little small car. Very practical, and obviously that stands why they sold absolutely millions of these things. There's another one there, that's an automatic, but he's a 5-door, so if you're interested in that one. Look, brand new spare tyre in the back there, never been on the car. A brand new Firestone in the boot. So that's brilliant news. It's a steel wheel, obviously. Okay, ordinary manual aerial. Car's had headlight deflectors on there as well, so show if someone's cared about it. And the original plate is still on the front, so indicating no rear or front end action. Wheel trim's a little bit scuffed and broken up a bit, but not too bad, still go on with those. Right, that front tyre there is about half worn. The windscreen, perfect order. This tyre here, a little bit worse than half worn, so probably next spring is going to need replacing. This one here is practically brand new. And this is a Pirelli, and he's about a bit better than half worn, so about 60% to go. So when that front tyre needs replacing, just rotate the one from the boot into the position. So a little bit of rust coming through on the wheel arch there, just bubbling up slightly, nothing to worry about. And there's a little bit of paint that's come off drift on the back here. Actually, oh no, it's not. It's been under sealed, and so it's actually better. It's protecting the seal quite nicely. Little mud flaps on it as well. So drives perfectly. There's just one little thing which I'll come to in a moment. So have a look at the history. See you back in a sec. Okay, welcome to the documents and history section then for the Micra. We can see this car has had two owners from new. The date of registration is 06/1997. The last change of ownership was in February 2002. It's a Nissan Micra Vibe Auto, and it's the little engine model 998cc petrol car. In fact, that's the Welsh bit, but it's a Welsh V5, but they do have English section, which is orange, PLG car. So 2 owners, 2 keys with the car, 2 standard keys, MOT certificate valid until June the 14th, 2013. Just one minor remark with slight corrosion on the outer seals. Bar for that, everything was all good. Service history wise, well, we've got a service book here, and you're going to love this because it has got 15 service stamps in the book, starting at 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 14,000, 20,000, 28,000, 37,000, 44,000, 49,000, 55,000, 60,000, 63k, 71k. 71k was last service at 06/2012, so I've not long had an oil service. But that's a beautiful service history, just what we like to see. So let's return back to right. Inside the car, very basic, manual windows. I don't think it's got central locking. It's just an ordinary manual locking mechanism. Yeah, manual locking mechanism. Anyway, it's only a 3-door, isn't it? 5-seater, this one. 2 inertia wheel safety belts in the back with 1 lap belt in the middle. Look at the driver's seat, really spot on, Nick. Carpets just needs a clean, a little bit sort of dusty inside here. Needs a bit of a valet, won't cost much, as you can see. Ashtray. Now the books aren't here with us, unfortunately. I suspect somebody's failed to hand them back in, or along with the radio as well, but we do have 2 keys. So the radio front may come in, and the books as well. Okay, she's showing 73,243 miles today. Airbag light goes off as it should. As I say, windscreen okay. Indicators, washers, wipers, all the usual thing. So front washers work alright, and the rear wash wiper works fine as well. Power steering, so you've got the little power steering there. Auto gearbox, which is a CVT version, constant velocity transmission, or constant variable transmission, one of the two. So brake and clutch pedal, steering wheel in very good order still, so are the door cards. Nice place to be, it's warm, it's dry, the heater and everything works fine, as it should. Right, the only issue, right, okay, so this gearbox selection is a little bit awkward. It's not, it's fine when it's in drive and it's fine when it's in reverse, but it's just getting into the selection. So I'll just show you what you've got to do. You push the lever in and you give it a little bit of a bump to get it through. It's just a little bit of resistance over the centre section. So in fact, that is actually freeing up a little bit, but it was just a little bit difficult to get in. So as you can see, I'm moving that to and fro between the drive and the neutral, and it's getting there fine, but it is just a little bit fiddly. So if you're not great at driving and positivity, get that one, because it's got a better gear selection, but this one's just suffering a touch from putting it into drive, but as you can see, spot on like that. Okay, doors open, light buzzers, all the usual things. Timing chain, no cam belt to worry about, so that is idling over perfectly, the engine's spot on. Great little car. You cannot beat the little micro automatic, smashing. Okay, there's the other one then. Blue one, 5-door, bit dearer, 3-door on the P. That one's a V-Reg. So let's speak on the phone and do some business. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.